Hello everyone, it's me Nancy Finch doing a Nancy Finch talk in the garden, and you can just about see there's woods behind me, so and I'm doing this on my phone, so I hope it records really well. It's not live, so I shall be putting this on Monday. So I'm sitting in the garden and I've got my feet on the ground, and you can't see that at the moment because I can't adjust the phone very easily, but my feet are firmly on the ground. No shoes, no socks, just connecting to the ground to feel obviously grounded, but to feel a feeling of peace coming through my body, through the energy that's coming back up through the ground. So, I mean, this is just what I wanted to do today, because before it rains, that yes, my Nan talks are always about empowering people. So this is something I want to do today and show you. This is the symbols of what your body feels like if it's all working well in those areas. Those colours are to represent those areas. So when you're grounding yourself out in the garden, you're feeling in a really good place of stillness. You're a bit like a tree being in the ground, you know. If anyone did any homework last week, it was about colouring in, and that was a tonic for the whole body as well. So let me know how you get on with that. But no, this today is something I do at least 2 or 3 times a week, and depending on whether I have something that's bothering me. So if I've got some issue or a family arguing, or we've got some worry or stress or some condition in my body, I simply come into the garden, and I'm sitting at the moment talking to you. You can do this sitting down or you can do it standing up, but I simply just take the energy from the head energy, the body energy, and take it down with my hands and move it down through my body. And you have little chakras in your feet, little tiny energy points in your feet, okay? And by sort of moving your hands down, you're setting the intention that you're going to take that imbalance, whether it's a physical, emotional, mental, spiritual imbalance, down through your body into the ground. Now, when you do that, you're standing with your feet sort of roughly about, I don't know, about a couple of butts, I don't know, a couple of inches apart maybe. I'm doing about a foot apart, but basically whatever's comfortable for you to feel safe and grounded. So you're just standing absolutely still with your spine. Your spine has to be still. It has to be in a nice straight position. If you're doing this in a chair, then straighten your spine, and just imagine then it's going down through your feet into the ground, okay? Physically, it will help to regenerate energy inside you just by releasing the tension. That alone will do you good. And the breath that you're going to take with me will do the same thing. So why are we doing this? Well, because we need to get rid of any stress, strain, problems, imbalance that you have. Whatever that is, whatever level that is, it can't hurt for you to balance and to ground. So you take a deep breath and you breathe out. And as you breathe out, you take all the energy, all that destructive energy, all that thing, all that tension, all that worry, all that stress, all that condition, if you like, from your body, down through your body, right the way down, right down your spine, right down your legs, right down to your feet. And in your feet, you're going to release that energy into the ground. Imagine we've got a river of energy underneath the ground. You can do this on grass, or you can do it on sand, or anything really, as long as it's on the ground. It doesn't work on concrete, of course, because you're not connected to the energy. So you're going to release that tension or whatever, that condition, that imbalance through your feet. And as you take a nice deep breath, you're going to breathe in new energy. And as you breathe in that new energy, it's like the old energy has been washed away by the river with the outward breath, and the new energy is coming up through your feet, up through your body, up through your spine, right up to your head. Ah, that feels better. It's going to rejuvenate you. It's going to help you stay well. So you're going to do this at least 3 times. So I would suggest you do it. I mean, it's starting to rain now, but you can do this in the rain, the snow, the sun, and do it at least a couple of times a week, or every day if you feel the need to. So you do this action 3 times. So you breathe out all the imbalance, whatever that is, and then you breathe in new energy. And you do that 3 times because it's given you a chance to really oxygenate your body, to make yourself feel well, to set a stronger intention, so you know that you're becoming more mindful and more meaningful every time you do that action. It's very important. And I've always found that when I do it, I sleep better, I feel better. I remember doing this many years ago when I felt I really had a bad flu at the time, many years ago. And I thought, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go outside, and it was snowing at the time, and I'm just going to release all the imbalance from my body. And I'm going to breathe in good health. So what is it you want to breathe in? Do you want to breathe in peace or happiness or solution or whatever it is you want? For me, at that time, it was good health and peace of mind. So I breathed those feelings in. I accepted them into my body, and I made sure that I was releasing all imbalance and inflammation in my body. Took it back in again, and I could actually, over a period of a few minutes, feel the difference inside my body. The next morning, I mean, I slept really well that night, but the next morning I woke up, and to my surprise, all the illness had gone. And I thought, oh, it really works. I must do this more often. The very fact that you're breathing is enabling your body to relax and your central nervous system to give itself a chance to fix you, really. And when you're taking that breath, in your mind, you're just focusing on the concepts you're releasing and what you're bringing in. So you can, that's why it's so powerful and so easy to do. And I run around with no shoes on quite a lot, actually. So I'm quite grounded if I come out here in the garden. I'm near the woods are lovely. If you haven't got a garden, maybe there's a place you can go walking, and maybe there's a little patch of ground you could just stand for a second and just be like a tree, be still, and then take that energy all the way down, all that negative energy, and release it into the ground. Let the ground take it away and wash it away and filter it. And now we've got bright sunshine. And then breathe in new energy. What is it you want? What is the opposite of what that condition is, or that problem, or that stress? It is a very simple thing. And when I tell or ask my clients to do this, all of them say how great it feels. So find yourself a place either in the garden, on the beach, perhaps if you're walking through the woods, just stop. And I don't really care if anyone watches me doing this where I live, but if you want to, just take that energy and take it all the way down. And do it slowly when you breathe as well, because it has to go down in your mind. You're trickling it down like sand in an egg timer, all the way down to your feet, which should be firmly on the ground, okay? Because those chakra energies are going to release that tension, okay? It's all mindful. It helps your lymph, it helps your brain activity, it helps produce oxygen into your body, into your mind. That makes your mind work better as well. So I would give this a go and see how you get on. And if you want to, come back to me. This is going to be on my Facebook page, Nancy Finch St Austell. It's obviously on YouTube. So if you could like, subscribe, and maybe share this, it would be helping other people as well. And any feedback would be lovely to have, because it's for my book, The Choice Is Mine, that I'm writing. If you want to catch up on other things I've done for my Nan Talks, it's www.nancyfinch.co.uk. I love to share stuff from there. It's all free, and I've got meditations on there as well, and a recent meditation that I've done for the full moon a couple of days ago, which I hope that you can have a visit and really enjoy that. All of my things, as I say, do have an effect on the whole body. For instance, this one today is definitely to be grounded, is this heart chakra here. So you will feel your immune system is definitely had a tonic when you do this exercise. You will feel safer because you're actually touching the ground with your feet. You will feel safer. Your whole area here should have a tonic. This is your main life force energy, and this is your immune system. There's very good reasons why you should be doing this particular grounding. And of course, it's also good for your head, because if you've got things in your head, I don't know, a recent argument, a recent problem, someone else's problem, families, families, situations, the news. You watch the news and you're feeling there's a lot of stuff going on in the news, or you might have just too much in your head. So outside, feet on the ground. It has to be feet on the ground. It doesn't work through shoes. And I remember doing this, as I say, in the snow, and my feet got hot when I did this. So don't worry about the temperature of your feet. Just having your feet on the ground will automatically make you feel better. And you can do this sitting down, as I said. So there's no excuses. If you can't literally put your feet on the ground for some reason, you can put your hands on the ground. So when you place your hands on the ground, you're doing the same thing. You're just dispelling that negative and breathing in the positive, okay? I find that really helps me straight away to think clearly, to feel better about myself in lots of ways, physically, emotionally. Just have fun with that and see how you get on. Come back to me next week. Tell me how you feel. I'm actually doing tea with a live thing I do on Facebook every Monday, usually about 12 o'clock. But I do a live thing, and it's Tea with Nan. And so I have a cup of tea, and I talk to you, and I ask you what your problem is or what your feelings are, and I then prescribe one of my Nan talks, which always goes down well. And I'd be happy to have you on there, and I can come back to you if we miss it. Just message me when you watch it on Facebook and on my blog, on my website, and then come back and I will give you and prescribe to you something, one of my Nan talks that is really good for you personally. Okay? So I hope that's been beneficial. I hope you stay grounded. It will help you to kind of regroup yourself and to be mindful, because your mind is very powerful and you can help to overcome any condition or certainly make it better. If anyone's suffering at the moment physically, it can only do you good to ground. Okay? Obviously wrap up warm if it's cold, but do put your feet on the ground. I've done this many times in the rain. It's lovely. Do it under a full moon. Beautiful, even better. So have fun with it, physically, emotionally, mentally. You'll feel better. And by the law of attraction, because you're feeling peaceful and you're feeling sort of calmer just by being on the ground, you're going to attract more of that. You're going to attract it by the law of attraction. It's going to come into your life because you spent more than 17 seconds feeling peaceful, releasing, rebalancing. You're going to attract more of that. The native Indians many years ago used to say, take your shoes off and place your feet on the ground or you will be ill. And I find a lot of people, we're all sort of insulated from the ground in so many ways, with our houses and our cars and the tyres on our cars and the shoes that we wear. We don't really get a chance to be with no shoes on the ground. And see, just have a little look to see how you feel. Just analyse this over a period of a short time of a week maybe. How do I feel if I do this every day? I wonder if I felt better in this area of my life, or have I been clearer minded, or has my body worked better? So just have a little play with that, because everything I do is playful. So I hope you've enjoyed this very short Nan talk. As I say, use it for lots of reasons: physically, to sleep, to feel better, emotionally, mentally, to get rid of any feelings or thoughts. I usually do that mostly if I get too much in my head. So just breathe it out. Let the river of the energy take it away and breathe in new energy. And I love being out in the garden. I think I'll stay out here a bit longer. So have fun. Namaste, stay well, and I hope to catch you on my Tea with Nan, my live thing on Facebook. Or I shall see you on here again next week for the next Nan talk, which is going to be about how to separate love from loss, how to take your feelings and separate them, because otherwise you'll get tangled. And there's a little exercise I've got for that you might like. So I shall see you soon, and take care, and lots of love to everybody. And please get out in that garden with no shoes on. All right, take care. Lots of love. Bye.